And I also want to mention that the Bible talks about how we are not in a war of flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces in the heavenly realms, against the principalities, against the rulers, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in this world. When it's speaking of these things like rulers, authorities, principalities, it's actually speaking of different levels of demonic power. And so sometimes for you to be set free, you need to shut doors to the enemy so that those chains will be unlocked, so that you can then come to where the power of God is, where that strong anointing can set you free from the principalities, from the stronger, like generational curses are going to be stronger ones too, from the stronger levels of demonic chains around you. But there are lower level demonic forces. And so you'll find that it's not like you always need to like have that like deliverance like at the church. It's not like that's always. Sometimes when you simply choose to shut the door to the enemy in your life, sometimes it's those like lower level demons, lower level demonic forces that when you simply give authority to God and shut those doors, they're forced to come out of your life. You will find that even just simply by you doing that, simply by you choosing to shut the door, it'll be this immediate freedom. Immediately, demons will have to leave. But then there will be, sometimes it's higher level demonic chains where you're shutting the door, or you're trying to shut the door. Like in your heart, let's say in your heart, you don't want to smoke anymore. You don't want to drink anymore. You don't want to watch porn anymore. You don't want to masturbate anymore, for example. Let's say that in your heart, you don't want to do that, but you feel like you can't control it. You're really trying and you're even praying, God, help me to stop this. And it's not happening. You're still doing it. So in that case, that's an indicator. In your heart, you've surrendered to God. In your heart, you're trying to shut that door. But that's an indicator that it's a higher level demonic power, that you need anointing to destroy the yoke. So it's like you've unlocked the chains, but the chains are still around you. And so when you can come to the presence of the anointing of Jesus, now those chains will have to be broken off of you. And also sometimes you'll find just serving where the anointing is, and that could even just be like maybe you're sharing these videos with friends and you're just actively spreading the word about what God's doing. You're actively not being silent, not keeping it to yourself, the blessings you've received, the testimonies in your life, the videos that have blessed you. Sometimes it's just being active about that and sharing with others as you serve God, where his power is moving, where his anointing is moving, and you shut the doors to the enemy. Things will fall off your life. Things will just fall off your life. And I've seen that happen in my life.